All right, so it's been a while since I've been recording any videos, kind of been taking some breaks. Work's gotten really busy. Just keep collecting the data on all the indices and what time of day I can trade. So I have been focused mainly on ES, doing the open for about 30 minutes. Pretty much try to have my chart, you know, almost as what the SMM code is with kind of the profit wave, but I just have the outer lines. Just kind of help me keep track of it a bit. It's not really exact, but if you see the top number 57.57, 57.78, and then the bottom numbers 56.08, and this can be pretty close too. Um, let's see, I think that's just a 23 and an 8 EMA. And then you'll see the actual real open and close here versus on the SMM, it is just the white dots. And as you can see, it's not completely correct with the EMAs because this one closed well below this. And that was right here, kind of closed on it. So I haven't actually looked deep inside the code to see if it actually says what it is. I just eyeballed it. Same thing with the profit wave. It seems like the best bang for your buck on this is actually trading the open, but doing the full half hour is more profitable. They both have pretty similar win rates. It seems like your higher losses actually come if you trade the full half hour. But I do have my ATM set at just like 5x, doing the apex. So that is their maximum that they would want if they're going to enforce it. So that's just a fail safe. You'd still be closing it if it goes against the profit wave if it closes against it. And then I have my chart trader by affordable indicators, the close bar entry. And then it even provides this countdown timer right here. So this is the 832 candle on TradingView. It shows 830, just how they do it. This will close at 832, and this does it of when it opens. So we'll see if it drops a signal on this one. And I have it set on the grays right here. So it doesn't matter if I click it, close, it doesn't matter which direction it closes, it will open up the position. I just have it set like that to kind of help maybe speed it up a little bit. I already know which one I would be selecting. And then I really just wait till like the last like 5 seconds to actually activate it. That's pretty good 7-point candle. Let's see, there we go. See, then it populated. And then it went away. And then just even the volume down here. This right here was over 15,000 volume on that candle. This is about half. and then I have it set to limit orders with the 2 tick offset. So that's the worst fill I'm willing to take. It would have to retrace. It'll set the limit order if it goes past. But you do have to watch it, especially during the open or if you're trading at the top of the hour where some news is dropping, because it can move fast and it could already hit the 8 ticks profit. So that's where you'd actually see on the trading view chart if it already hits that. And then you just cancel out the order. And you can see my money flow oscillator. It's actually not really, I mean, I couldn't really find settings to get it as close as I wanted. That candle did have over 15,000. But right there, this 834 candle. So it's just these 3 candles if you're trading in the open. And then you're done. pre-market at a nice signal. It's just nice trend in a direction. Right now, you just see all these wicks. Not really a sense of direction yet. Even though it is going downward, but it keeps pulling back up too much. For those who may ask about the Discord, I believe it's been closed for a month of adding new members. So if you're already in, you're in. However, if you share your invite link with anybody, both of you were kicked out. So Justin's never really been in there like on a regular basis. He would, if there's an important issue, he may come in and drop something, you know. But he mainly just focuses on his YouTube channel. But he did have the Discord open, and there was a moderator for a while, but I think his life just got too busy or he just didn't feel like doing it. So now, since I think there is no moderator, new members are not being added. Hopefully someday that will change, because it is nice for people to kind of share some input together. You know, I mean, just look at this candle way down here. $36.50 all the way up to 64. It's almost a 20-point candle on the 2-minute. Just no sense of direction. But with my stats so far, if you continue trading after the 30 minutes, the win rate does go down. I think your average loss is higher too. So it is not as profitable. I think it's the 30 minutes ends up being more profitable than like an hour and a half if you do the next hour. I think that, I mean, if you just include more trades and commissions. is what also takes a chunk away. Oh yes, there's currently news dropping. A quarter till there was some news, and there's news at the top of the hour. Right here. There's some PMI and then home sales. Here it breaks this high. There we go. Coming up. Let's see. 864. It matched it. Go, pulls ahead. doesn't happen too often on ES that the signal appears within the last 5 seconds. Usually will happen a good amount before that and hold. Faster moving markets like NQ can just pop up really quick. Now we have two more candles. 8:58 close on NinjaTrader and 9 o'clock. So if anything happens. Most days this first half hour you'll get a trade. But as we see, the open first like 20 minutes sucked. Again, this is a trend trading system. This shit really didn't, kept you out of a trend. Volume's getting up there, over 10,000 almost 10,000 contracts. All right, final bar. Contracts are coming in pretty fast. 1,000 in less than 20 seconds. All right, so probably not going to drop. I mean, contracts are less than half the previous bar. Yeah, not there. Now some news drop. If we get to moving. Yeah, if it would have dropped on that bar, we would have got our profit target already.